Welcome to All In Uncensored with Ryan and Bryon.
Well, BT,
we're back and better than ever.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, everybody check this out. We went dark here for probably a couple, 2 or 3 months. Our old podcast studio got dismantled. Mike and Dano had to move on and do some different things. So we moved office spaces and got this sucker set up.
Built our own studio. What do you think?
I mean, we've got like this burgundy leather couch Facebook Marketplace special. I mean, I feel like I need a little tumbler of bourbon and a cigar right now.
Well, that's another show, but we'll do that.
That show's coming.
We got our sign up here.
Yep. Check it out.
Bookshelf. We got sound dampening, microphone booms.
I mean,
it is all ours now.
We can go for it now.
We have our own studio, which is rad.
Yeah, which is inside of our office, which is even more rad.
My desk is over there. Your desk is over there.
Yep.
We have all this. We have lighting. You can't see it, but we got big 36-inch lights. One on me, one on him.
We've got...
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And we've got a drop ceiling inside of this brick and concrete office space we're in. So, I mean, the sound in here is pretty amazing, if you ask me.
We're not in the ship hole anymore.
Yeah, we're not in the ship hole. So, yeah, we're excited to be back. I think we're just letting people know where we've been right now.
Well, we weren't hiding. We were building.
It's kind of like you go into your cave and you work on yourself for like 6 months and then reemerge something new, a better version. This is version 2.0.
Yeah, all in Uncensored 2.0?
Yes.
That's what we're going with.
That's what we're going with.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to get people in here. We've already had a few people check it out, and they're excited for our space. And
we've got another seat over here that you can't see, but we can zoom that out.
Yep. Ryan got us a 4K camera. We're going to get a gyroscope so we can actually film ourselves walking down the street if we want to.
We should do on-street interviews.
We will.
Yeah.
I mean, we're taking this whole show to another level, guys.
It's going to be a show, but not only just a podcast. It's going to be everything we do. It's going to be our daily lives. We're going to do a lot of short content. You'll see that on YouTube, TikTok, if it's still around in a while. I don't know about that.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Instagram, Facebook, but mainly going to focus, I think, on YouTube and TikTok, which is strange.
Yeah. Well, we've polled a lot of millennial and Gen Z people in that demographic, and folks, guess where they go to get their information?
YouTube
and TikTok.
Yep. They use those as people. Most people use Google
to search.
They don't use Google. They use TikTok. Funny little story. I was on a plane, and this very brand new, in fact, it was his first day, flight attendant. He's sitting down across from me, and he's over there. He's checking all of his seat belts and double checking and triple checking. I was like, "Hey, bud, what's up?" He's like, "Oh man, I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm excited. It's my very first flight I've ever had, and I'm laying over in Seattle. You have any ideas of where I can go?" And I told him, of course, like, Pike Place Market and Space Needle and the waterfront. And I gave him some ideas down there. And I said, "Well, where do you get your information?" He was probably mid-20s. He goes, "Honestly, to find out where to go and find things to see, I go to TikTok." Blew my mind.
I know, man. It's like, well, I mean, we're going to be making some announcements. We're not going to announce anything yet, but some people we're partnering with, one of them's a millennial. He's 24. Same thing.
I'm excited to have him on our team. He's excited to be on our team. Let's just talk about the interview we had with them.
Yeah. So really, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail until we actually get him on our show. So we're not going to do any name dropping or anything.
Nope.
But this young man, wanted to reach out to us and plug into our network so that we could help him, open the doors and get introductions to other people that could potentially open up some job opportunities for him. That was the intention of the meeting. that turned into him asking about what we did, what our business was all about, which turned into,
Bryon even had a job lined up for him. Like,
oh yeah,
Bryon reached out to one of his friends, said, "Hey, I've got this super excited 24-year-old, wants to come on board, doesn't, is unemployed right now because he got out of the business he was in and is looking for new opportunities." And Bryon had a job opportunity lined up for him to go interview. And we met him at a coffee shop, and he asked if he could come up and see our office. And about hour and a half, 2 hours later, maybe even longer, he
he's
said,
like, "This is what I want.
"You guys are what I want.
Yeah, you guys are what I want.
Energy is what I want.
Your culture."
Everything about it." So he is going to go. He's going to go into training starting next week.
Yeah, so a little plug on this. We have a program with one of our wholesale partners, United Wholesale Mortgage. It's called Broker X. So people brand new to the industry, we will pay for them to go through the 4 weeks of online training. They will get their license, and then UWM will fly them out there for a week of additional sales training where they do one-on-one role playing with like sales calls and different things like that. So it's almost like a turnkey. Hey, if you are good with people and you want a career with unlimited potential, and you want to join an amazing team who's excited about what we're doing, give us a shout. I mean, we've mentioned this in past podcast shows about attracting the right people to our business, and it happened organically with this kid.
Well, it's happened organically with our whole team so far.
Yeah, it has.
It's been pretty exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait to unveil these announcements coming up here, but
We're
in
going
due
to have
time.
we'll have 8 people on our team,
Yes.
and we weren't looking to expand.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Yet.
a whole, yeah. I mean, Ryan and I fell into another partnership, which we'll announce when we get this person on our show. But what we're doing with our tech stack and AI is like at the forefront of our industry right now. Like we're thinking of stuff people aren't even aware of and implementing it. And it's blowing my mind right now.
And the great thing about how it's all happened is you and I just get each other excited. We met our other business partner, because we're excited. He has the same vision of what we want to do growth-wise and long-term, and brought him on board. We're going to be equal business partners in everything. We all bring something different to the table. But moving beyond that, everything that we've envisioned we're going to do, we just happen to meet the right people. We weren't even looking.
That goes to the law of attraction. Like we're putting really good energy and positivity out there, and we've developed this vision for ourselves, and we've tried so many things, guys. We've tried, Good Vibe Squad lead gen, that didn't pan out for us. Then we tried another lead gen thing that didn't pan out for us. We've been continuing to fail forward, and I think that's a really strong message here. We're what, a year and a half into, hey, we're going to do a podcast show and do lead generation. So we've invested 18 months of our time and who knows how much money. I don't dare count it at this point.
I don't want to. It's been a bunch.
But we're continuing to move towards that goal and that target. And as we've failed, we've learned all these new things that have opened up more doors of opportunity for us. So it's like, oh my gosh, our horizons are expanding with this. And that's what's blowing my mind. Like it went from the seed of an idea to now we've actually taken action, and we actually have systems built out right now. And now we're in the process of finalizing systems and then the refinement of those systems to where
we had a super exciting meeting yesterday with one of our guys that's helping us with our CRM, and it blew my mind. And on the call, he's just super excited, which is great.
Yeah.
He
was attracted to our excitement.
He really was. And the stuff that that he just showed us, he goes, if you're excited about this, wait until I really show you what this system can do. This system's going to talk to this system, which will talk to this system, and everything will just be integrated.
Yes.
And work seamlessly, which ultimately will give our clients a better experience.
Yep. And here's what Ryan and I are going to do in the spirit of collaboration. So after we get our proof of concept, we have no problem sharing what we did with people. And hey, this is what we did to build out this tech stack. Because it's all about collaborating and helping each other get better. And by doing so, it's interesting though, because as we're doing this and sharing these ideas with other like-minded people, it's attracting the right people to us. That's what's really blowing my mind.
That's the biggest thing that
I know.
I've noticed too. Just the people that we've attracted into our lives that they get excited about our energy and we get excited about their energy and we just go on and on. Like,
They're excited to help us because they get to really put their thing to work with us, which will only help them, but they're really helping us. So it's like this synergistic relationship that just,
I mean, our website, it's up,
dude.
it's live, it's
allinmortgagebrokers.com. Check it out.
it's very basic right now, but it looks really good in my opinion. But the things that we have on the horizon that we're going to add to that are going to help tremendously. And shoot, 6 months ago, these are things we didn't even know existed.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about SEO. Do you know about AIO? AI optimization? Yeah, that's going to be part of what we're building with this, this partner that we have. And I mean, it's just going to be insane. I can't wait to just blab about it and spill the beans and spill the, what's the new kitschy word that the kids are using?
Which one?
What's the tea?
I
Spill the
don't even know
tea.
that one.
Yeah.
They change it every week.
I've got all the tea. We've got all the tea on this.
Now that my son moved out of the house, I don't get all the slang words, and he'll text me and he'll be like something, and I'm like, what the hell does that mean now? He's like, Dad, you're so old.
Your son's got all the tea.
I'll make sure he watches this.
So with my 12-year-old niece, I looked up a bunch of words and I go, do you know what this means? And this means, she goes, how do you know those words? I'm excited. Let's see how this recording works out.
Well, I'm super excited. We've been on a journey for 18 months, and we have these highs and we have these lows, and I think that's just life in general, right? But we have these highs where we're working on something, we're building towards something, and then we'll hit what feels to be a brick wall, and we feel like one step forward, two steps back. But then overall, in the grand scheme of things, if you look at what we've built in the last 18 months and what we have currently rolling out right now, it's amazing to see the steps that we've taken, and it's fun.
And to our realtor partners out there, I know we've talked a lot about, here's the reality of what we're doing. We are going to be top of funnel with all the leads, and we will be driving leads to you. Like, with what we're doing, we're going to know these people are ready to buy homes before you even know who they are. And realtors are going to want to partner with us because we are going to have all of this data and this AI and all of these systems talking to each other and funneling these people down with all these automations where the realtors can start participating with us and, really driving a ton more business their way. I'm really excited about that part of it because I felt like for the longest time this industry has been setting coffee appointments with real estate agents, which there's nothing wrong with doing that. But you realtors know as soon as a lender, hey, let's go get coffee. Let me buy you coffee. Let's see what we can do to help each other.
You know you're in for a 30-minute to an hour meeting of smoke being blown up your ass.
Yeah. That's
pretty much.
You just called it out.
Pretty much sums it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, check out. I can help you with these open house flyers.
I answer my phone. We have the lowest rates. We have this. We have that.
Yeah. Hey, in-house underwriting. Hey.
Look, we all pretty much have the same stuff. We're all in the lending industry, whether you're in banking, in retail, or in wholesale like we are now. It's still loans.
The script has been flipped, though. Retail for the longest time dominated the tech space in the mortgage industry. That script has changed.
Well, they had the money after the 2008 blow up. Wholesale all but went under.
Yeah.
Like it was almost gone, extinct. Yep. And then when technology really started to come into play, and these bigger wholesale companies like UWM, who we work with, the amount of money that Matt Ishbia spends on his tech stack and helping us as loan officers be better for the clients overall, I believe it's surpassed retail because.
Yeah. So at a time here in this, what we call this latest last 2 years or plus years of high rates, we've been in a high rate environment, relatively speaking. A lot of the retailers have had to make cuts and pull money back because they were over leveraged. So while this has been happening, the broker channel and the wholesale channel have been gobbling up market share. We went from like 13% of the market to now, what, 30-some%?
I think it's close to 30. I think it's high 20s.
Yeah, high 20s, low.
Percent of
almost,
loan officers that work for either bank retail or wholesale.
Mm-hmm.
Wholesale is now almost 30% of all loan officers
Yes.
are in the wholesale market, where
And
just
I
a
think-
couple years ago was 13.
I think over the next 2 years, we're going to see that probably get more to a level of like 50-50. And so there's a huge opportunity for you retailers to come and talk to us about better, faster, cheaper. That's all I'm going to say about that. But no, Matt has had, while everybody else has been cutting and trying to save money, he's been spending money. Everybody's been laying people off. He's been hiring people. He's expecting the next refi wave. Everybody's been pulling back on their investment in tech. He's been doubling down on his investment in tech. So as we've seen all of this unfold, the stuff, when we always use United Wholesale as an example because they're the biggest kid on the block in the wholesale channel, but they also have some of the most amazing tech I've ever seen in the mortgage industry.
But not only tech, like they are so into making the loan officer better. For example, they fly us out.
Yeah, they invest in us.
They fly us out to Detroit. They want you there. Excuse me. They want us to come out a minimum of 3 times a year. 3 times a year, they're paying for our flight and they're paying for a hotel. And we do usually 2-day
And they're feeding
classes.
us for the most part.
And they feed us for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, because we get the complimentary breakfast at the hotel. They feed us lunch. They take us out to dinner.
And up until this point, I've never been a big fan of going to these classes. I've been to so many seminars and
Rah sessions.
yeah, I mean, you go there, you don't take anything away.
No.
All they do is amp you up for a couple of days, and that goes away.
Yeah.
When you go to UWM, you take so many things away, you have to limit your takeaways to focus on just a couple.
Yep.
Because
What they like to say is you take 2 or 3 things out of that stay there that you can implement immediately into your business, and another 2 or 3 things that you work toward implementing. You know, that's how the idea of this podcast came to pass, how us really diving down the AI rabbit hole and leveraging AI for our business and what the future of that looks like. If you're an early adopter of AI and implementing that into your business, you're going to be a big winner.
And when he's talking about AI, we're not just talking about going on Chat GPT and saying,
Give me a prompt for a Facebook
yeah,
post.
X, Y, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Instead, using that's a great example.
I'll just give you, I'm going to give you guys a freebie here. Okay. So I'm working with my coach right now who he himself is having to do this with AI technology within his coaching. But he's running a program where he's using Microsoft Copilot, which takes the large language model of ChatGPT, but it also has a closed loop work only flow. So it's not all published online. So if you have like proprietary information, it stays within the context of your organization. Uploading call scripts, phone recordings, stuff that you do in your CRM, emails, and that AI takes all that large data and it creates a AI training bot, if you will, so that you can help train new hires with call scripts and role playing. So we're actually in the process of doing this ourselves, where we're going to be training AI to be able to train our new hires with interactive role playing, with a sales call, with a loan scenario, with all these different things, like stuff that we would normally have to take time out of our day to do. Nope, we're going to upload this data. We're going to tweak our little Copilot model to do this for us, and that's going to be our trainer.
We take time out of our day to do it once. We use all those systems to integrate that into something that can help multiple people over and over and over.
Here's another one. Using ChatGPT and some of that larger model, you can actually upload a picture and just say, please describe this picture to me. So ChatGPT will describe that picture. Then you can take that picture, turn this picture into a logo, turn your description into a logo. And now you've just created your own logo. Sorry, graphic artists, you might be put out of work with this kind of thing now. But when you start talking about speed and scalability of, like, we want to create landing pages with some branded content, this is what we're talking about, utilizing and leveraging. And then getting really crazy, teaching our own AI to how to do conversational SMS and text. I mean, this is all like part of our bigger vision and plan. And we're just scratching the surface of how we're leveraging AI within the context of our business.
Yeah.
And it's going to be insane, dude.
Well, in wrapping this up,
Yeah.
because we don't
gotta
want to
jump
give
on a
away
meeting.
too many things. Brian's got to jump on a meeting.
Well, you do too.
Oh yeah, 1:00.
What time is it?
12:45. We're good.
Okay.
We're back. We're going to record long form, short form, and we have this studio. If you have ambitions to come in and record yourself, we've got all the lighting, we've got the microphones, we've got the camera.
Yeah.
Our office is open.
Let
us know. We'll help you edit it. We'll help you get it out to your social medias and whatever.
Yeah. Specifically, real estate agents, we want you in here leveraging our studio space, and we will help you do edits to create short form content. And actually, some of the AI, here's another example of AI we're using. So Opus AI and then even Riverside, we'll be able to edit down a 20-minute recording session with you. It'll give you the 99% most likely 30-second clip that will go viral for this, whatever topic matter you decide. And so then we can help you create viral content. This is what we're doing. And we're going to have you guys in here in our studio.
We want to help you build your business.
You'll be in the closer's corner with Ryan and Bryon.
Yeah, we're working on a sign for that.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for next show. And peace out.
It's another great day.
It's another great day.
Here comes the boom.